Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Gossip Star Vibe. Pour your tea, skip that prenatal vitamin commercial, and call off those baby shower plans. Because the internet is having contractions of its own. Claressa Shields is pregnant. Yes, you read correctly. And no, this isn't a sweet, quiet, couples-only reveal with ultrasound photos and soft glows. This is a full-on, shade-filled, drama-soaked revelation, dropped like an explosion in the middle of an Instagram Live, with Remy Ma watching. Now take a moment and think, what do you do when the woman who took your man also claims she's pregnant with his child? How do you respond when the side chick turns into the mother of your husband's baby? Answer, you lose it. And that's exactly what Remy Ma did. From door slamming to reportedly broken phones, breakdowns to leaked audio clips, Remy Ma went from cool and collected to completely out of control, all while live in front of millions. And the footage? It's not just intense, it's heartbreaking. How did Claressa manage this? Was it premeditated? And why has Papoose suddenly gone completely quiet? Don't stress. We've got the leaked messages, questionable videos, wild fan theories, and a mystery nurse revealing the actual due date. Buckle in. This baby drama just got started. Ladies and gentlemen, hip-hop royalty is collapsing again. And this time, it's not over a leaked diss record, a cheating scandal, or even a hidden wedding. No, this time it's about a baby. A baby that was never supposed to exist. A baby causing fans to shout, social feeds to melt, and one rap queen allegedly to throw her iPhone across a Versace-designed kitchen. Here's the breakdown. Claressa Shields is pregnant. The rumored dad? None other than Papoose. Yes, that Papoose, Remy Ma's forever person. The guy who waited 7 years for her release from prison. The man everyone hailed as loyalty, personified, the standard. And now, that very standard is torn apart because the woman carrying the baby is Remy's biggest known rival, the one she's called obsessed, messy, and a clout-chasing fake on several occasions. The same woman she once claimed couldn't last 5 minutes in a real relationship with Pap. Well, they lasted long enough to allegedly create a child. So how did everything unravel? It began, ironically, during a wellness live stream. Claressa Shields, glowing, composed, and dressed in a white silk robe, went live on Instagram to connect with fans and share what she described as a personal truth weighing on her spirit. Nobody expected what happened next. She smiled, touched her stomach, and said, "This isn't the way I wanted to say it, but yes, I'm pregnant. And I'm proud to say this child is the product of real love, not recycled vows." Boom. In just 30 seconds, her viewers surged from 2,000 to more than 70,000. Within 3 minutes, Remy Ma's name exploded online with over 15K tweets, filled with fire emojis, crying gifs, and captions like, "Remy about to flip furniture on live." Pap really went from prison hubby to enemy baby daddy. This family tree just drooped into a weeping willow. And it wasn't just fans freaking out. Remy Ma apparently caught the live stream as it happened. According to a since-deleted tweet from one of Remy's stylists, the moment Claressa said, "pregnant," Remy froze mid-hairdo, tossed her drink and yelled, "That broad is lying," then added, "He told me she was only a sparring partner." But Claressa wasn't finished. She kept the live stream going, dropped even more surprises, and pulled out a small sonogram image. Yes, 4D crystal clear, baby bump already showing. And the caption she added afterward? "Champion, in the making boxing gloves baby no secrets, just legacy." By this time, every blog from the Shade Room to Perez Hilton's shadow account had reposted the bombshell. But things escalated further when Claressa's team released a teaser from a private maternity photo shoot. And guess who appeared faintly in the background? A blurred figure wearing a recognizable Yankees cap and gold wristwatch. Fans zoomed in, enhanced, brightened the picture. And what did they uncover? The unmistakable tattoo on the left hand, Pap's Black Love ink, a tribute he once dedicated to Remy. That's right, that tattoo on that hand, in a maternity photo shoot. By this point, fans were in a frenzy. Reddit forums ignited like dry brush in a firestorm. One thread titled, "Papoose really went and knocked up the enemy?" racked up over 8,000 comments in just 2 hours. Speculations, timelines, and throwbacks to past interviews were circulating everywhere. One user dug up a 2023 video of Claressa nervously sidestepping a question about Pap on The Breakfast Club. She responded, "He's cool, he's supportive, very involved in my progress." At the time, it didn't raise eyebrows. Now, people are rewatching it like it's surveillance footage from a federal case. But here's where it gets crazier. Insiders close to Remy Ma claim this wasn't entirely unexpected. In fact, a supposed family associate told MediaWoke, Remy had a gut feeling. She confronted Papoose months ago about being overly friendly with Claressa. He denied everything, said it was purely mentorship and work, but Remy said something felt off. She just never thought it would come to this. Even worse, that business Pap mentioned may have been the Pap and Power coaching venture he quietly launched alongside Claressa just half a year ago. It was intended as a celebrity couple brand, promoting financial knowledge and strong relationships. Excuse me? Healthy relationships? From the man who vanished on his wife and secretly fathered another woman's child? You can't make this stuff up. But here we are. And now it gets even messier than a botched gender reveal. A source from the Pap and Power branding shoot claimed Claressa was noticeably pregnant during the most recent promo in early March, and Pap allegedly kept tweaking the lighting setup to disguise her belly. Yes, the man who once rapped about honesty is now reportedly photoshopping pregnancy bumps in Canva to maintain a double life. Meanwhile, Remy Ma's social accounts have gone completely dark. Not a tweet, not a reel, not even a petty meme. Her last IG story came 12 hours before the live stream. Just her laughing, doing her makeup, and playing "Ain't Nobody Coming to See You, Otis." Oh, the irony. But while she's silent online, word is she's anything but calm offline. A worker at the venue for her next press appearance claims to have overheard her shouting on the phone, "She wanna play house?" Fine. Let's see how long Pap hangs around once those sleepless nights hit. And just when it felt like this saga couldn't get any deeper, boom. Claressa's pregnancy reveal was barely a day old, and the internet was already in full Maury meets Mortal Kombat mode. But fans weren't ready for what came next. The evidence was only beginning. Right after Claressa's now viral "I'm Pregnant" livestream, a suspicious audio file dropped on X, formerly Twitter, from a burner handle called "It Pap Got Caught." The caption? "This the convo they didn't want y'all hearing. Trisa Remaima Waricha Papoose Ha Pregnancy Gate." And the recording? A man believed to be Papoose is heard murmuring, "Just relax. I'll talk to Remy soon. Let's just make it through the first trimester quietly." Claressa allegedly replies, "I'm tired of being hidden, Pap. I deserve more than secrecy and side entrances. I should be the one you choose." Choose? At this rate, she's already been picked, biologically at least. The clip blew up. Over 5 million listens in just 6 hours. Comment sections exploded. Pap really turned into Future with a snapback. Remy better drop a diss track called DNA and obliterate everyone. This is why Jada never gave Tupac her heart. Loyalty is gone. And as the web stayed locked in chaos, a supposed nurse from a private OB/GYN office in Manhattan dropped another shocker. Blurry, redacted screenshots showing Claressa Shields enrolled in a VIP maternity program, with a note reading, "Father asked for full confidentiality due to public profile." Now guess which name was listed as her emergency contact? Shamal Mackey, Papoose's government name. Boom. That did it. The image alone was reshared by Hollywood Unlocked, The Shade Room, and Black Twitter Monthly. Fans weren't just reacting anymore, they were sleuthing. Let's get into the public reactions, because everyone and their blue-check relatives had a take. Cardi B posted a photo of Remy with the caption, "One thing about a Bronx chick. She'll cry for a few minutes, then circle back in stilettos." Lil' Kim tweeted, "Pap out here planting seeds in the opposition like it's a neighborhood farm." Charlemagne Tha God said on The Breakfast Club, "This is some King David-level drama. You hold a woman down during her sentence just to end up knocking up her rival? That's straight-up Old Testament treachery." And then it got worse. Instead of dropping a formal statement, Papoose went live on Twitch. Yes, Twitch. He dodged Hot 97, skipped TMZ, and chose to hop on a live stream playing NBA 2K, offering the most Papoose-style comment ever. "Y'all don't know the full story. Everything ain't what it looks like. I'm not arguing online." The chat lit him up. "Pap, blink twice if Remy's standing behind the camera." Imagine losing to Claressa in boxing and fatherhood. Remy probably tuned into this stream on 3 devices. It was ugly. So ugly that even Pap's Twitch subs started requesting refunds mid-session. And just as the internet tried to catch its breath, another twist landed harder than a Claressa combo. A video leaked from a private engagement dinner, dated about 6 months back. In the footage, Claressa stands at the head of the table, champagne in hand, and says, "To a love that didn't begin perfect, but might just end that way." Then the camera pans right to Papoose, seated next to her, smiling, holding her hand. That means this didn't just begin recently. This was simmering for months, potentially while Pap and Remy were still publicly a couple. The betrayal? Biblical. But who really stoked the flames? Remy's fan army, the number Remy Army. These fans kicked off a full-on digital drag campaign. They created a change.org petition called Free Remy from This Womb Circus, currently at 410,000 signatures. A meme series titled Pap's Baby Daddy Soundtrack. Track 1, Confessions by Usher. Track 2, Oops, Oh My by Tweet. And a trending challenge where people post selfies with the caption, "If Remy can handle this, I can survive anything." The internet also resurfaced old clips. One viral gem? An interview from 2 years ago where Claressa playfully said, "I like a guy who'll fight for me, or at least rhyme about it." The crowd laughed. Now, fans are calling it the moment she summoned Papoose. While the public clowned, posted, and speculated, Remy Ma was reportedly getting ready for a counterattack. Insiders claim she's been dialing legal teams, crisis PR reps, and even Swizz Beatz to potentially produce a raw, fire-filled diss track. One of her writers supposedly leaked a snippet of possible lyrics in a private story that was screen-recorded and blasted online. It read, "You helped her stretch, but couldn't stand beside me. Now you pacing waiting rooms, with the baby that denied me." And here's the moment that made Twitter gasp. Remy allegedly showed up at the same OBGYN office. No entourage, no cameras. Just Remy in black, hood up, lips sealed. A nurse anonymously posted on Reddit. She came in silent, said she needed to verify some things. The energy was heavy. She left in under 10 minutes without a word. What was she confirming? Is Remy planning a custody battle? Is she double-checking timelines? Or is there something Claressa's not telling us? We don't know yet, but something major is brewing. And in the final seconds of Claressa's latest live stream, just 2 nights back, one viewer commented, "Remy knows the truth." Claressa paused, froze, then abruptly ended the live stream. That moment, Claressa going still on camera, sparked a frenzy. Fan theories escalated, speculation exploded, and behind the curtains, something was clearly shifting. Within 48 hours of the sudden live stream cutoff, several sources started reporting that Remy Ma had requested an urgent court hearing in Manhattan. No press releases, no Instagram updates, just a cold legal move under the label Private Urgent Family Matter. That's when the rumors began. Remy wasn't just reacting out of emotion. She was making strategic moves. This wasn't just about heartbreak. This was about control, reputation, legacy. And if the reports hold, she might be aiming for complete control of their joint assets. Let's break it down. According to a leaked legal summary circulating online, Remy's legal team argues that Papoose's relationship with Claressa and the pregnancy that followed breached the terms of several contracts they had as public figures and business partners. These include a podcast deal, a joint clothing line, and an upcoming memoir originally named Love Without Bars. That title? Yeah, not so fitting anymore. But here's where things take a darker turn. The legal documents reportedly include timestamps, texts, and even hotel surveillance footage, showing Papoose spending nights with Claressa while Remy worked late in the studio. One particularly incriminating clip allegedly shows Papoose entering a Miami hotel with Claressa at 1:12 a.m. and not leaving until 10:48 the next morning. Even worse, that same night, Remy posted a now-deleted picture with the caption, "Studio vibes, love on my mind, legacy on my back." The betrayal practically wrote itself. And if that wasn't enough, one anonymous paralegal revealed that Remy's team is also preparing to claim emotional sabotage, alleging that Claressa intentionally interfered in Remy's marriage for fame, influence, and financial gain. Claressa's camp has denied everything, calling the accusations delusional and a distraction from Remy's inability to move on. But public opinion? It's not on Claressa's side right now. Fans who once admired her for being a strong, confident champion are now accusing her of being a calculated opportunist. People have gone back through her past interviews, tweets, and podcast appearances, and the internet is convinced there are signs everywhere. One viral TikTok video from a creator with over 4 million followers went frame by frame through Claressa's old Instagram stories, pointing out details like Papoose's chain in the background of one mirror selfie and a coffee cup that supposedly matched his from another post. It's obsessive. It's invasive. But that's the internet for you. And Claressa has quickly gone from the hero to the villain in a story she thought she was winning. Meanwhile, Remy isn't on defense anymore. Sources claim she's already recorded an exclusive interview with a major streaming platform titled Remy Ma, The Truth You Weren't Ready For. The promo teaser, only 10 seconds long, shows her sitting in a chair, staring into the camera, saying simply, "They tried to bury me." I kept the receipts. The internet exploded. Within hours, fans were demanding a release date, tweeting things like, "We stan a strategic queen," and "Pap and Claressa better lawyer up and log off." And speaking of logging off, Papoose has gone silent. No tweets, no posts, no statements. His official social media pages are completely wiped, except for one black and white photo of his daughter from years ago. No caption. Just silence. Some believe it's guilt. Others think it's a strategic move. A few suspect he's preparing a public apology and rebranding. But one thing's for sure, he's gone from hip-hop's husband of the year to a man being roasted by TikTok threads, meme pages, and his own past promises. And while the world watches Remy closely, Claressa is quietly preparing her own move. A leaked email from her team suggests she's planning a visual statement project, a short documentary-style film that will show her side of the story, her love for the child, and her intention to live in truth despite public backlash. But fans are skeptical. How can she spin a story that started with an affair, escalated with a pregnancy, and now has people debating whether her baby is a publicity tool or a genuine blessing? The backlash isn't just online anymore. Insiders say several of Claressa's sponsorships are now under review. A sportswear deal has allegedly been put on hold, and a public speaking engagement in Atlanta was canceled after fans threatened to protest. This isn't just a scandal. It's a public relations disaster. And the child at the center of it hasn't even been born yet. As for Remy's next move, that's what everyone's waiting for. If the interview drops and the legal documents go public and the receipts align with the timelines, this could change the way celebrity loyalty is judged in today's culture. It could reshape the public perception of Papoose, Claressa, and even Remy herself. One leaked quote from the interview reportedly says, "I gave him everything. A platform, a name, a life outside my shadow. He repaid me with silence and side chicks. Now he's gonna hear my truth, everywhere." It's clear now. This isn't about the pregnancy, it's about power, respect. The woman who built a brand on loyalty and the two people who destroyed it for fame. So, what's next? Will Remy's lawsuit shake things up? Will Claressa's baby be born into chaos or clarity? Will Papoose ever speak for himself? Or is this the final chapter of a loyalty story that went horribly wrong? One thing is certain. This wasn't just a personal affair. It's a cultural betrayal. The internet isn't just watching. They're documenting, screenshotting, and waiting for the next twist like it's the season finale of a messy hip-hop soap opera. And if you think this story ends here, you haven't been online long enough. Now we're left with questions that burn hotter than Claressa's Instagram comments. Is Remy about to flip the table with legal heat and lyrical fire? Is Claressa really ready to raise a child amidst all this scandal? And will Papoose ever stop hiding behind silence? Or is this the final chapter of a loyalty tale gone tragically wrong? This isn't just gossip. It's betrayal in 4K, a pregnancy full of plot twists, and a love triangle that turned into a national debate about respect, revenge, and receipts. And now, we want to hear from you. Was Claressa calculated or just emotionally involved? Was Remy justified in clapping back? And does Papoose still deserve his black love tattoo? Drop your hottest takes in the comments. No filters, no fear, just facts, or whatever feels like facts today. And if you're here for the drama, the secrets, and the truth that keeps getting juicier week after week, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell. Because trust us, this baby drama, It's not even close to over. Not while Remy's still holding the mic.